Alright, welcome back everyone to, I believe this is the 9th episode of Loremaster leveling. We are still on the island. Hopefully we will get off of it this episode. If not this episode, then at least next, I promise. Next episode is the absolute limit. So, yeah, let's do the wave. Hey! Anyway, we had Ace, the Goblin, walk off with the Naga offspring that we lured lured away by being an inflatable seahorse, I guess. Yeah, it looks better in the episode before this, so if you haven't seen it, just watch it. I promise it makes sense. And we are going to tell the faceless one of the Deep, the leader of the Naga, to surrender. Now, he ran off when we accepted the quest in the last episode, so because the quest hasn't failed, I assume that he's still alive, but yeah, let's go and see if we can't find him. So we are stealthing through the bay here with all the algae, the sea stars, and all the Naga casters. And let's see. Oh, don't want to get hit by that. Never know if that actually does damage, and then we realize and we have to kill Naga. We wouldn't want to do that. We just want to find Ace. So Ace is in these, I assume he's at the bottom of those Naga ruins that lead up the stairs. That would make sense if we look at the minimap position of the circle. Okay, can't see anything just yet, but yeah, we just had to enter a phase. So we have the faceless one of the Deep here. He has a buff called Absorption Shield, shielded from all types of damage. Now, I don't know how we make him surrender if he's like that. He yells, "Who dares? Little goblins, I remember when your race was created." Yes, we were created long ago. "I care nothing for your threats or these Naga. Prepare to be removed from existence." Alright. He's a small faceless one though. Oh, he's not immune to damage, but he's immune to stuns. So let's shoot the rocket up his face. Yeah, he's quite big compared to us. But it must be a baby faceless one if he's just level 8. And now there's somehow... Oh, the Naga are not hostile anymore. They're sort of angry with us, but not hostile. Why is that? I mean, I assume if we walk... No. They're like... Okay, if I go too close, they will attack me. It would probably render them now completely hostile to me. I assume so. But yeah, they're sort of angrily neutral at us. Like unfriendly, not hostile. I think these are one of those reputation levels that used to be in the game. You could tank your reputation with, say, Booty Bay to get exalted with the South Sea Buccaneers. I think it's part of Insane in the Membrane or something like that. One of those crazy reputation achievements. And the level below neutral is something like unfriendly, and then comes hostile. You don't see... It's a nice touch because you don't really see it that often that it's used in the game anymore. I have no clue why they would have suddenly gone unfriendly instead of hostile. Yeah, there's nothing in the actual chat log that's telling me why that would have been the case. I mean, technically, didn't we sacrifice or use their... I don't know if we sacrificed them, but we definitely used their offspring as hostages. So that shouldn't have made them, happy with us. And what happened with Ace, anyway? Well, no idea. Let's turn in the quest. A faceless of the Deep? What's that? That does not sound like a Naga. Well, you killed it, whatever it was. It doesn't matter now. We have other fish to fry. Other fish to fry. Let's turn this in. We get uncommon leather brace. What is it with uncommon stuff that only has 1 point more in armor? Why do we need to have it on uncommon level? Shouldn't it have some form of stats if it's uncommon? Yeah, this is me going classic BC mode again, because that used to be the case back then. Get back to town. We were wrong. It wasn't the Naga that were preparing to attack. It was the nearby Umlaut tribe. What are Umlauts? I guess they're pygmies, because it says there. Tafarona, you need to get back to town in a box. The pygmies are already attacking. Here, take this. We bought it off of a pygmy who said it used to belong to some great leader of theirs, someone whose name translates as Dark Tan Helmet. It should fool them so that they don't attack you. Okay.
Keep your ear to the ground.
Well, we look like a weird pygmy wearing a modified Prussian-style helmet. Is Blizzard trying to say that pygmies are like Prussians? You never know. But why would a pygmy wear this large a helmet? I mean, technically we shouldn't even be able to carry it. It should probably like shift, either break our neck or shift to the back or to the front so much that we end up getting like, that we end up falling over. Anyway, strange. Even stranger now that we're in stealth because it looks like it's a levitating helmet. It's a ghost! Okay, let's jump down here. Nothing bad could happen. Yeah, we only lost 4% of our health. There the pygmies come. And indeed, they are neutral to us. But we could just mow them down with the BC eliminators. Okay. Pygmies are indeed strange. Oh! We're all going to die. Tafarona, you have to defend us. I had the heads deploy the town's cannon defenses, but it seems like there's an unlimited supply of these Umlaut warriors. Get your behind into one of those BC eliminators and eliminate the pygmy threat of the town. Alright, let's do that. I mean, they are already behind the town, so I'm not sure that this makes a difference. And we can't even turn this one so that we could shoot into town. Not that we specifically might want to, because these things shoot rockets, so if we were to shoot into the town in a box, we might actually kill goblins. And what's his name, Gallivix isn't here, so I can't even accidentally kill him, because that would be something that I'd want to do. Not that I could ever be able to kill him accidentally. Okay, I think that's good enough for now, but they took a bunch of the town folks captive. We're going to have to take the fight to them. Alright. The pygmies took most of our people back to their village. Who knows what evil they're up to. Tafarona, you have to go up there and free all of the captives before the pygmies work their voodoo on them. Voodoo. They are quite funny, the way they speak. Izzy's already up near Umlaut village to the southeast. She'll give you the heads up on what's going down. Your pygmy helmet looked like it's in a bad shape, but it should last long enough for you to get there. I hope. Yeah, I'm not sure it's wise to abandon these guys, because the pygmies just keep on coming. But if they say I should go and free the townspeople, then I probably should do that. Yeah, I love how they react to seeing me. Like, where are you going? Coward. And why are you having this emissary of the flame behind you? I think it's called an emissary of the flame. It's an emissary of something. It's Major Domo from Molten Core. There. You have summoned me too soon, Executus. Yeah, Major Domo Executus. Ah, we pulled a raptor. Let's kill the raptor. Oh, we are disorientated. Who would have thought? Alright, let's get going and enter stealth. So yes, we're already at 9 minutes, so I do doubt that we managed to finish the Lost Isles in this episode, even though I would have wanted that. That will just have to be next episode's job. Yeah, let's phrase it like that. So here we are at the Umlaut village, and there we have Izzy. I mean, the village isn't empty, but I'd assume so if all the warriors are charging into the town in a box. Anyway, let's complete the quest and read this. Tafarona, what are you doing wearing that pygmy helm? Looks like it's about to fall apart. I'm glad that they sent you up here. I thought for sure that they were going to send that jerk Grapplehammer and his ego-enabling assistant. Okay. Tavrona, you've got to get in there and save your people. Save our people, I think it was. So free the captives. They've got a bunch of our people in there. I know that they're doing strange rituals to them. It looks like they're sucking the life force right out of them. You have to go into the village and free the captives before it's too late. Free 5 goblin captives. Send a message. The Umlaut leader, Ingvi, yeah, I guess it's Ingvi, is too powerful to be left alive. He's barking nonsense from the raised west side of the village across the rope bridge. Go up there and get him before he sends the rest of the village against us. Piece of cake. Slay Ingvi. So this is our assassination job, so we will just do it stealthily. So let's stealth into the village. I mean, we probably can't free the goblin captives without actually killing the shamans. And we will stand like this. Oh, we were not far enough to avoid the other shaman, but there we go. There. Let's do a sinister strike instead of a stun. Oh, there's another turtle riding pygmy. Oh, it turned away. And Malachite. And there we go, another shaman. That's our 4th prisoner slain, and then we have our 5th over there on the other side of the bonfire. And then we can go into our stealth mode and just stealth through the village to kill the leader. So it was across the rope bridge on the west side. So, okay, that way. Let's go. I do like how beautiful this island is, though. Even though, I mean, it's strange, it's night, as you can see the stars, but I'm still sort of like nostalgically attached to the dark nights in BC. I mean, TBC still had dark nights. I don't know if they were as dark as in vanilla, but they were still quite dark. And one of the things that like made me fall in love with WoW was the fact that the actual hour of the clock. So a day in Azeroth was exactly the same as a day in the real world, so 24 hours. And you had a day and a night cycle, and you had weather cycles, and it was all these small things where I'm like, well, wow, this is like really like a living, breathing world, and it was so new and strange. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how MMOs these days get launched, like Star Wars The Old Republic, without a day and night cycle, without weather cycles, because it's all these small things that make the world what it is, like make it so magical. But let's get in here. Let's stop gabbing, or not stop gabbing necessarily. Hey, what did he do? He went away. Oh, voodoo illusion. Not necessarily stop gabbing, but at least progress the quest while we're talking, because we do want to get off this island at some point. There we go. Assassination complete. And let's go and turn in the quests. Alright, across the bridge here. And let's not... Oh, there's a chest. Ah, not one that we can open, but there's a chest. I would have wanted it to be one that could be opened. But yeah, it's these small details that I really like that WoW has gotten down, and also like other small details that you normally don't think about, how fluid the combat in WoW is. There's like, I've played my fair share of MMOs, and yeah, few of them had as fluid combat as well. And this is one of those small details that I really like, that if you get close to a fire, it will deal fire damage to you, and in this case, for instance, break our stealth. I do think the radius on that used to be a bit bigger though, because I do remember that you couldn't get into the throne room, the old throne room in Old Ogrimmar, without burning yourself on the braziers that were lined in the hallway passage. But then that changed at some point. But let's turn these in. So, great job, but that's not even half of the hostages that they took from town. Darn it all, they must have taken the rest of the captives to their other village up in the volcano. In the volcano? That sounds hot. Well, I guess we're going up there now. Nice work, girlfriend. Hope he wasn't too tough. So now we're getting Ingvi's vest, which is uncommon, but once again, only gives us 1 more armor. Really, really strange. Now, let's get this new quest, Umlaut dealt with. Tafarona, you have to get back to the town in a box and warn them about the goblin zombies up in the volcano's caldera. Goblin zombies? Alright. Yeah. Goblin zombies? How do we know that there's goblin zombies there? I assume she just knows what type of voodoo ritual they were doing. Yeah, strange storytelling again where Blizzard is jumping ahead. I mean, I did read it all out to you and I didn't notice that I was reading anything about goblin zombies. Well, luckily zombies in WoW aren't as scary as they are in Thief, because I can actually deal with the undead in WoW. But in any other circumstance, zombies and ghosts, no, not my thing. I mean, don't ever expect me to play, say, Amnesia. I mean, I already struggle with the likes of Left 4 Dead. I'm really curious about Dark Souls, because I do like the types of games that are super challenging and complicated, like in Grand Strategy. I'm going to do a series on EU4 as well, so you will get to see EU4 if you're curious about that, or just like Grand Strategy. But like Dark Souls always struck me as the EU4/Victoria 2, another great Paradox game of RPGs, and I'd really like to try out the Dark Souls. Is it 3 or 2? I think it's 2, maybe 3. Yeah, the newest one, because I've got friends who play it, and like I've seen them play it, and it's quite interesting, and I'd like to try it out, even though I'm like late to the party on that. But let's turn this quest in. They turned some of our people into zombies? Tell me something I don't know. Okay. A whole bunch of our people are headed up to the top of the volcano to mount a counteroffensive. There's something horrible brewing up there on the Lost Peak. They're waiting for you before they make any moves against the pygmies. Those evil little things turned a lot of us into zombies. Tafarona, save us. Okay. Bit strange. I thought she was making... Oh, apparently there's goblin zombies coming now into town. But yeah, I thought she made a sly dig at the intelligence of some of the goblin people. But yeah, let's just go into stealth mode and get to coach cross-check. And when we get up there, we will probably call it. I will turn in the quest and then take any quest that is up there, but by the time that is all done, we're probably already at the 20-minute mark, and I'm going to cut the episode. Do leave comments, by the way, if you think that the episode should be 30 or 20 minutes. I mean, obviously it's more work for me to record 30-minute episodes, but I think it's something that I could do, especially as I get more used to the whole recording schedule and everything that is needed around that. I personally believe that 20-minute episodes are, like, as a viewer, I think they're a bit short, and I feel now when I'm doing them that they're a bit short as well. But then as I do record everything in one go, basically in one day I record 9 episodes, so I have basically the week plus a buffer of 2. I do feel that does take quite a lot of time. It takes, like now especially since I'm such a novice, it does take me anywhere between 3 and 4 hours just to do that, and that's quite a time investment. But hey, here's Coach Crosscheck, so let's turn this in. My star player has arrived. Complete quest. Alright. Yeah, we're already at 19 minutes. If I read all of this, then... Yeah, let's just read all of it. And then cut the episode there. So, zombies versus super booster rocket boots. Those zombies that got past us are nothing compared to the numbers waiting just through the pass. How did they get that many zombies? I mean, there weren't that many goblins here. I guess somehow they are cloning the zombies, or the zombies are like bacteria and splitting themselves. into multiple copies of each other. Anyway, if we don't deal with them soon, the pygmy witch doctors are going to send all of them against the town, and even the cannons down there won't be able to handle that many. I brought a couple of shredder boots along, greatly modified them, and now they're super booster rocket boots. Use the boots to incinerate the zombies in the Austin villages to the east. Austin villages to the east. Austin sounds like east in one of the languages I know. Okay, Forman Dampwig, specifically in Swedish. 3 little pygmies. Look, I think it's great that we're destroying all of the zombies, even though they're our friends and family, but don't you think we should be taking care of the pygmies that are creating them as well? At the 3 Osten villages, Nord, Sor, and Ost. Yeah, okay. The north, south, and east. There are witch doctors, Gahi, Malmö, and Tillach. Malmö, that's a city in Sweden. Gal, Malmö, and Tillach. Okay, I'm beginning to sense a slight theme here. Maybe you could take care of them. I don't want to be turned into a zombie. Yes, I would hate that, even though you're useless, Foreman. Alright, Assistant Greeley. Okay, I definitely did not sign up for this. Pygmies, zombies, Hobart better give me a huge raise. Yeah, me too. Even though I employed him and not the other way around, but still. But maybe you should get a big pay raise, even though you're ego-enabling, as Sassy said. Anyway, last quest, and then we'll cut it. Rocking powder. I'll give these pygmies one thing. They sure know how to party. But they're not so clever. I think they've discovered the source of their rocking powers. I think I've discovered the source of their rocking powers. Rocking powder. Turns out that this stuff, which turns them into world-class rockers, is also highly explosive. We must have it. How do you know that pygmies are into rock music? So while you're there at Osten to the east, make sure that you pick up a whole bunch of the stuff. Trust me, you're going to need it for what's coming up. Okay, what's coming up? I guess that is something that we will see in the next episode. So thank you for watching. If you liked the episode, as before, like and subscribe. That's all very precious and thankfully received by me. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye.